Live from Studio 7E in Rockefeller Center, this is News for New York.
When we come back, the truth about telling lies, why so many powerful leaders lie to the public, why we lie to ourselves. Stay with us.
Welcome back, 9:49 on a Saturday morning. In this day and age, you'd think CEOs, high-profile politicians, heads of state, athletes, they'd think twice about telling big lies that A, they can get caught in, and B, that jeopardize their lives, their jobs, or their friends' lives, or the people they love, but they don't. Deborah King, author of Truth Heals, What You Hide Can Hurt You, is here to explain what we can learn from America's biggest liars. A couple people come to mind, alleged liars: Bernie Madoff, Governor Rod Blagojevich, Marion Jones, with the entire Olympic scandal. What is in them that they lie on such a grand scale and then stand behind it?
Well, and Ted Haggard, too, who was on the news all last week.
Right.
And the thing is, we learn when we're really little to start telling lies. It's when our parents say to us, maybe there's been a grandmother who's died, and we're real upset about it, and they say, buck up, be a little man, or be a big girl. And so we feel that we're supposed to take our feelings and suppress them. And it comes back to haunt us later because we get really practiced at it. The next thing we know, we get dumped in high school, or maybe we have an early divorce that just breaks our heart. But we don't face it, we push those feelings down, and we become really adept liars.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's actually the lies we tell ourselves that do the most damage.
So what's the key? How do you break that cycle?
Well, one of the easiest things to do to break it is to just start writing down how you really feel about something. Just take 5 minutes a day. And talk about what happened at work yesterday, or how you really feel about your mother-in-law. And
I love this. Part of your book is you talk about how we can all become personal lie detectors, which we can all use in our own lives because we get lied to all day sometimes, in some cases.
Yeah, and Jeff, that's the fun part, because our body is actually a lie detector device of the highest quality. So think about those gut instincts. You remember those where if you listen, your gut will really tell you, can you believe him, or is she lying? And then there's your heart. Your heart never lies to you. It really gives you really good feedback. So your whole body is this amazing lie detector.
So beyond gut feelings and your heart rate, I mean, is there anything you can sense in somebody else when they're telling you something, if they're lying or not?
Well, there's certain things that not practiced liars will do. They won't look at you. They have a hard time, looking you right in the eye. They may take longer to speak because it takes longer to tell a lie than to tell the truth. There are certain things that you can watch for. But a really good liar, you won't be able to detect it. A Blagojevich can look right at the camera and just lie with impunity because he's practiced it.
But so why, speaking of Governor Rod Blagojevich, if he is lying, we should mention that he hasn't been convicted of any crime yet. Why do these people who are in such a high-profile position, who are publicly being ridiculed, stand behind it, if and when they do?
Well,
what is in them?
It's such a trap. It started when they were little, and they told lies, and it becomes a web, and pretty soon they're just living just this web of lies. Pretty hard to get out of it then.
How's the book?
The book's doing great. Thank you.
You can brag a little bit. You were just telling me it's on the Amazon bestseller list, right?
Yeah, it is.
It's been out since Monday, so you can pick it up in your local bookstore.
Yeah, it's a really fun read.
Great. Thank you very much. Appreciate it, Deborah King. Appreciate your time. Thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
And as we continue...